With some sports, the debate over the greatest of all time can be heated. Not with skateboarding.
Tony Hawk is the best skateboarder in the world.
But being the greatest and being the most dominant are two very different things, unless you're Tony Hawk.
The guy was as fierce a competitor as I've ever seen in my life.
Over 9 years at the X Games, Tony competed in 17 events. He medaled in 16 of them.
Tony Hawk, the best skateboarder the sport has ever seen.
While 10 gold medals are nice, some things mean more than the hard way.
Tony Hawk's got something up his sleeve right here. I don't know what it is. 900! Oh!
But before the 900, it had to start somewhere. And at the inaugural X Games, Tony competed in his first park event.
The things he's doing out there really aren't conservative. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Tony Hawk won't be touched today.
Something is up. He's going for the jump box. He's going!
Though Tony competed in 2 park contests during his X Games career, Vert was his home.
Tony Hawk putting on a show. He is going huge.
I don't know where and how he comes up with these tricks.
Tony Hawk is scintillating. It positively throws off sparks.
Nobody else skates like Tony Hawk. He's going higher than ever before.
Just setting the ramp on fire. That was amazing.
This man, in many ways, defines the sport of skateboarding.
Tony was great in vert, and when you add longtime friend Andy McDonald into the mix, the results, well, they speak for themselves.
The gold standard, Tony Hawk and Andy McDonald. They are the greatest in this sport, and together, it's pure entertainment on the vert ramp.
6 times they've won this thing.
Whether solo or with Andy Mack, Tony dominated vert. But some of his most iconic X Games moments were during the best trick events. And in June of 1999, Tony changed the face of skateboarding forever.
You had upwards of 8,000 people that were really, really charged that night. It felt like, whoa, whatever it is, some real heavy stuff is gonna go down tonight.
Tony Hawk's got something up his sleeve right here. I don't know what it is. It's the 900. It's the 900. Never before in history contest have we seen a 900 or never.
Every time I spun it, it was feeling pretty consistent, and that usually doesn't happen.
And that 900 with him is 10 years deep of not being able to make it. So there was a lot of fuel there.
But really, you can only try it so many times because it takes so much out of you. The impact of the spin and the, the force that you hit with when you fall is just, it's like getting in a car wreck every time.
The fact that Tony was here getting close, we all wanted to see it happen. Tony was either gonna make it or kill himself trying.
If it meant that I was gonna get taken out and taken to the hospital, so be it, it was worth the effort.
Picks up his board in the flat bottom, and he just goes, "Arr!" Keeps walking. Everyone was just like, you just felt the energy, like, he knocked you over.
I don't think it was a conscious decision like, okay, everybody stop skating, let Tony try and make this. We all just wanted to get behind him and see him do it.
That's when we were just like, oh my God, if this happens tonight, this place is just they're gonna tear down the vert ramp, and people are gonna bring home pieces of masonite.
900! Oh!
It was starting to hurt to watch. He was still hyped, but every time he didn't make it, or he slammed, or you looked like he might have twisted something, you're like, oh man, gosh, maybe he should quit. But when he got back up there, and those guys started to sprinkle the heebie-jeebies on him, it just was like, all right, this is it.
For me, it was just like my greatest victory over any challenges I've ever put on myself. And to have all those people there, just excited about someone doing it was the best part.
Thank you, this is the best day of my life. I swear to God.